Would I get one African gray, two African grays, or an African gray and a Galah? Hey guys, I'm Kaylin, the author of the Parrot Bliss Bond and the new book, Get to Know African Gray and Cape Parrots. I have over 20 species of parrots. Parrots are my bliss, and my mission is to help you have a blissful bond, reducing the need for rescues. If you don't know who this is, you still might be used to hanging out. Don't steal my earring. Oh no. Oh no. If you're used to hanging out, thanks for being here. Let's get started. These are Zeus in the back and Venus in the front. I adopted them as adult pluckers. So yes, they pluck. And when our roof got done this summer, man, that didn't help. But now things seem to be better. You can see that we've got a mess. But anyway, so guys, I'm here to talk to you about one of my favorite species of parrots. Take that with a grain of salt. I have a lot of favorite species. Someone had asked if I would get one gray, two grays, or a gray and a Galah. I'm going to start off by telling you I would not get a gray and a Galah because grays like it kind of mellow, kind of quiet. Grays are quiet, and if you had a gray before, you're going to be under the impression that parrots are not obnoxiously loud. You probably know that they're really smart. You probably know that they are somewhat humorous. Zeus back there, man, he makes us laugh sometimes. They're really cool. They're a very different personality than a Galah. Now, don't get me wrong, because we have a Galah and we love our Bella. We just recently adopted her. She was a rescue. But the reason I wouldn't get them together is because I'm assuming that the person would be getting a baby gray and a baby Galah. And the thing is, Galahs can be pretty squawky, and they just don't have a beautiful, harmonious sound, unfortunately. And I think the African gray is going to do what grays do best, which is pick up the sounds they hear, and then you're going to have the sound of two Galahs squawking in your house. The first time I heard a Galah, what's this hanging out? The first time I heard a Galah, I ran to the other rooms. I was like, what's wrong? What's going on? I thought someone was dying. I mean, it's, you know, not to be dramatic, but seriously, it did scare me. I was like, what is that? And I didn't realize it was the Galah. So they're just very different, and their diets are going to be different. These guys are going to be nut eaters. Your Galah, on the contrary, is prone to becoming overweight. And they are both dust makers. So I would get two grays, which is still two dust makers, because these birds do have that parrot dander. But these two guys, they keep each other company. Sometimes they feed each other. They're happier together. You can't be with your parrot 24/7, but their buddy can. And it doesn't mean that they won't bond with you. You could see that Hera, she wants to kind of come hang out with me. And sometimes I hold her and I hang out with her. But one problem is she's getting hard of seeing, and if something surprises her, I'm the finger she somehow or another finds to bite and lock onto. It's not fun. So I'm careful with her. See what I mean? She's like a little clumsy. She's just getting a little older. It's no big deal, but it's enough that that I pick her up very carefully. Anyway, so these two guys, you can see they're right here. They can both fly. Zeus actually flew to where he is now, and so he could fly away if he wanted, but they don't want to. They want to hang out with us. African grays seem very curious about us. They love watching us. At night, Zeus says good night with a night, 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 and he only does that at night when we're going to bed. He sings. They're awesome. Oh boy, and they just aren't fans of the New World parrots since they are tropical parrots. See what I mean? Zeus doesn't want to hang out with Kailani. So there you have why I would get two African grays, not one, and why I wouldn't get a Galah, even though I do think Galahs are spectacular. I think if you were getting Galahs, you'd want to make sure you have a space like this that's not going to bother other people, where you could put your Galah outside, and you could have a little peace and quiet if you needed it for a little while. Thanks for joining me in this blissful video. Thank you for the question. I will catch you guys in the next feathered video.